Hi everyone. Just want to go over the ETBR 2000 portfolio and how to do it. We talked about it in seminar. Each day that you're in your practicum, if you could do one thought, and we've set it up so that you've got the questions going from left to right, like when you read, so that you have no judgment when you're making thoughts about the 9 learning outcomes. So I've written a couple of questions that you could use, or a couple of samples. And I did it to the first 2 learning outcomes. So if you were looking at actively engage in school, making it safe, equitable, inclusive, engaging, and sustaining that environment, then you might look at something like this. And I've just chosen some examples. You talk about what you saw, and you just say exactly what you saw. A student was confused about what to do in an assignment. What exact words I heard? You might have heard the student say, "I can't do this." And what did I say if I was involved in it, or what did somebody else say? And you just put the exact facts down in the first 3 columns. So in this case, the mentor teacher asked, "What help do you need?" Now you've said the scenario. Now you want to talk about what do you think? And you might think students need clearer directions, and often we need to ask the students what they need us to add to the instruction, because we wrote them and the student didn't. And then you might think, how does my thinking relate to teaching? Student voices are very important to listen to them, because they're the ones who have to do the learning as well. And then you might say, how does this thinking demonstrate my understanding of the number 1 learning outcome, which is being actively engaged in the school? How are the stakeholders helping to create a safe, equitable, inclusive, engaging, sustained environment? So you might think all students need to have help and understanding and be included. You might use a couple of thoughts. You might notice that maybe I'm thinking in a differential way for the stakeholders to be involved. And one might be checking for understanding halfway through a lesson to say, thumbs up, thumbs halfway, thumbs down if you don't understand. So you get feedback from the students. Or you might try something like, when all the students are finished the lesson, you might say, who's ready to get started? You can get started. Those people who aren't, come and meet me on the carpet, and we'll go over the instructions again. So that's one example. I did one more example just to help you in filling out your thoughts. Remember, you do 1 under each learning outcome a week. And share them with your mentor teacher as well, because they'll have a lot to add. So another example was what I saw. A student was upset at recess. And what exact words did I hear? I heard the student crying. What did I hear being said, or did I say something? In this case, it was a teacher on duty who bent down to the student at eye level and said to them, "Tell me about your upset and why you're upset." What do I think? I might be thinking, getting to know your students occurs all day. The whole 100% of the day you're there, you're getting to know the students, even at recess time. And how does this thinking relate to teaching? And I'm talking about the demonstration of the OCTA standards, where we're to have the ethics of caring, respect, trust, and integrity. I might think to myself, observing and interacting with caring, respect, trust, and integrity is important to build trust with the students, so they will talk to you and say what's upsetting them. Because if they don't trust you, they won't tell you. How does the thinking relate to the actual outcome number 2? That we have to be caring and respectful at all times with the students, because the students count on us. We're the adults in the building. So I hope that's helpful in filling out your portfolio. And I know you have fun doing it. Thank you.